Chair, fellow Toastmasters. Successful. Who are you not to be? Today, I would like to introduce you to two women. They were born in different times in history, but they share common characteristics. They are risk takers and trailblazers. They acted with courage, audacity, perseverance in the face of adversity, and they made the most with the cards they were dealt. I was born a slave, was the child of slave parents. Therefore, I came upon the earth free in godlike thought, but fettered in action. Elizabeth Keckley, 1818-1907. Elizabeth Keckley was born in Virginia 193 years ago. She was a slave, and as such, she experienced physical and sexual abuse. Despite her circumstances, she learned to read, to write, and she became a dressmaker, a skill that she had learned from her mother. By November 13, 1855, Lizzie, as she was called, had saved enough money to purchase her freedom and that of her son. Know all men that I, Anne P. Garland, of the county and city of St. Louis, state of Missouri, for and in consideration of the sum of $1,200 to me in band, paid this day in cash, hereby emancipate my Negro woman, Lizzie, and her son, George. The said Lizzie is known in St. Louis as the wife of James, who is called James Keckley. He's of light complexion, about 37 years of age, by trade a dressmaker, and called by those who know her as Garland's Lizzie. Free at last, and leaving behind an alcoholic husband, Lizzie moved to Washington. There, she soon established a clientele of prominent women, and later counted among them Abraham Lincoln's wife. The two of them became friends. In 1868, Lizzie published her autobiography, 30 Years a Slave. Elizabeth Keckley, from slave to successful business owner and published author. "33 years ago, Nsiki Biela was born in a small village of South Africa. Nsiki excelled in science, and she had hoped to study chemical engineering. But for that, she needed a bursary. None came. Her guidance counselor suggested that she apply for a viticulture and winemaking scholarship, which was offered by South African Airlines. She applied. She won. And soon she was en route to Stellenbosch Wine University in wine country. And Siki had never tasted wine, and neither had anyone she knew. At Stellenbosch, the courses were taught in Afrikaans, a language that Nsiki did not understand or did not speak. Luckily, in her first year, the basic courses were also taught in English to forestry students, and she attended the classes with them. For the rest of the 4-year program, Nsiki kept up by using notes written in English. One of her classmates said, Nsiki was a typical village girl in the way she looked, in the way she talked. I don't even think she knew how to turn on a computer. But then she changed. I see this with admiration. While she was a student, Nsiki was offered a part-time job at Delheim Cellars. There, she worked the vineyards, she worked in the cellar, and she also served wine to customers, and there developed her palate. In 2003, Nsiki completed the program and was the first Black South African female winemaker. In 2009, she was named the South African Woman of the Year in winemaking. Nsiki Biela, 2009 South Africa's Woman Winemaker of the Year. One of my favorite authors, John Maxwell, said, "Success is doing the best you can with what you have wherever you start in life." I believe that both of these ladies fit John's description, and I eagerly encourage you to do the same, fellow Toastmasters.
Thank you, Marlye. That was a great speech about success and risk.